One. Bitch ask me where I'm from. Tell that bitch I'm from Pallet Town. Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town. That's it, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O. I'm from Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town. That's it, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O, okay. Bitch, I'm out of pallet, whoa. Bitch, I'm out of pocket, whoa. Pull up with that rocket, bitch, you cannot stop it, whoa. Look at that little bitch, need a queen, cause he be so toxic, whoa. Chill, grind it, doodle, so I got it, whoa. Slow, hotel, well, making profit, whoa. Trap house, jumping, cooking, Andy, knockers, whoa. Bad bitch, want me for the monsters in my pocket, whoa. Bitch, I'm with the pocket, and the scotch is stack it, coming, we from Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town. That's it, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O. I'm from Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town, Pallet Town. That's it, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O, okay, K-A-N-T-O, okay.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Monday, all my beautiful little people. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Delta Rose, what's good, man? How's y'all's days been? I don't know about everybody else, but my day has been pretty chilling. I'm lying. It was kind of ass today. I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie. I can't sugarcoat it. I cannot sugarcoat it. It was a rough day, but all in all, it was good. All right, this is what we're gonna do, chat. Let me see. We're gonna go in just chatting for today. We're not gonna do the normal switch style. We're gonna do just chatting because I want to show everything on my screen. Yeah, and we're gonna try RNG manipulation today. Now I've been testing it over the weekend, and I am still ass at it. Go figure. But I figured we start from the very beginning, and I need to remember how to do this. So
this will work without any glitches or hacks. In addition to that, if you've done this RNG Manip on the GBA before, please stick around because there's actually a bunch of weird differences, including the seeds, but also more different stuff. On top of that, if you've seen my other tutorials before and you've been bummed out because you can only do RNG Manip using a computer and your console, well, you're in luck. All of the stuff I'm about to show you will actually work on your phone. It is just websites that you have to go to.
Remember
there's a timer and there's a generator app, and that's pretty much
trainer ID. And I know I gotta get that here.
You don't need to do anything weird. You just need to have a phone and a Switch. And there's nothing special about my Switch, right? This is just my Switch 2. It's sitting right here.
So this is my new number.
I'm just using a capture card and websites on my desktop computer because.
Okay, so my trainer number is now because I reset it. I don't know why. I just felt like it. And these are my little notes. Okay. These are my notes. Trying the same thing. What's up, First Strike? Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate you swinging through the channel. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna try it. Day's been bleh, but hoping it gets better. Hey man, that's all we gotta do, man. That's all we can do. Okay, so the same thing should be the same thing. 249 advances. We add 1500. That puts us at 1749. Times it by 2. That's 3498. And 3498 is going to be the number that we put in here. And then we're going to do minus 40, and that's going to be our minimum or initial advances. And then our max advances is going to be plus 40, so that's 34. Oh, there we go. Copy. That's going to be 35. Then we hit generate. And now we should get oh wait. Hold on. I gotta listen to this part
again. Do a nicer video. That's it. On top of that, everything for the most part is going to work on all of the American games and all of the button.
I gotta get to the part where he talks about
the exact same time as we hit OK here. Now there's two things to. So I'm gonna name him Hefe. And we're going to get to the screen that says, our adventure is about to unfold. Hexadecimal converter. You can just type that into Google,
okay, here we
but
go,
I'll link the one
that I use. This is where we're at.
This is just this website. So what we need to do is input into the decimal number and make sure it's from decimal to hexadecimal, right? Make sure that's important. And we're going to put our trainer ID. So I'm going to go into here. I'm going to go to Blissey. I'm going to check what my trainer ID is. So it's 6888. Now, if there's a leading zero, like mine has a 0 and then 6888, you don't need to include the 0. You just type 6888. If there's a 0 at the end or in the middle somewhere, make sure you include it. If it's at the start, you don't need to include it. So I'm going to click the convert button here, and I'm going to get this result, 1AE8. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put that into the initial seed box into Lincoln's trainer ID tool.
Okay, that's where I almost messed up.
Now, there's one more thing that we need to do, and it's dependent on which version you're playing. So if you remember, we waited about 1,500 advances at the...
First off, how's everybody's day doing? How y'all doing? I hope Monday was somewhat decent for you guys.
Intro, right, to before we hit A on the final screen here. Well, the amount of time we actually were there depends on the game version that you're playing in terms of language. So, basically, after you hit A on that final, your legend's about to unfold screen, the amount of time it takes the game to load into the overworld is different, and your trainer ID is not generated until just about you're in the overworld. And it depends on your game's language, because it's how fast the text scrolls, right? Japanese is really fast because there's less characters to scroll. It's as simple as that. So I'm on English, so I'm going to add 249 to that. So I'm going to take my target here, 1,500, and we're going to add 249 to it. So that would make it 1,749. In addition to that, we're going to multiply our number by 2. So I take up my calculator, and I just do 1,749 times 2. We're going to get 3,498. And why am I multiplying by 2? Why is that something that I'm doing? Well, unfortunately for us, Fire and Leaf Green's RNG does not work like all the other Gen 3 games. It's not going at 60 frames per second or thereabouts. It's actually doing 2 RNG advances for every video frame because the game thinks the wireless adapter is always plugged in. So it's very unfortunate. So we're kind of working with double speeds here. And you'll see how that's going to come into play in terms of the rest of our setup. But what we're going to do is take that value that we multiplied, 3,498, and yours will be different if you're on a different language, and if you're on English, it'll be the same. And now what we're going to do is we're going to paste it into the initial advances and into the max advances section here. And we're going to subtract 40 on the initial, and we're going to add 40 on the max. So subtracting 40 here would be 5,8, and adding 40, I don't want to do that. So we're just going to do plus 40. 3,538. Couldn't do that in my head. That's not a joke. Okay, so we have both of these here. And then what we're going to do is hit the generate button. Nothing else needs to change. And if you remember, it was 3,498. So we're going to scroll down to 3,498 here. This is all of our potential trainer IDs. And if I was exactly frame per, you can ignore these, by the way. These that say TID, you can fully ignore this column, pretend it's not here. The secret ID column is all we care about. So 3,498. If I was frame perfect, if I pressed A at the exact right time, I got 3,498. And the problem is that we don't know that we got 3,498. We don't know if we were frame perfect or not. There's no way to tell. So the only way to know for sure if this is our secret ID is to try and RNG manip a shiny starter of it. Not only that, but if our shiny starter doesn't appear, then what do we do? Well, we cross off the list and we check another one. We either go one later or one earlier. The reason I asked you to keep in mind whether or not that you gave green a custom name is because it determines where you are in this RNG sequence. You see, because the RNG is going 2 by 2, isn't 2 at a time, 2, 4, 6, 8, you can either only hit evens or odds. Now, there are certain things that will cause one advance to happen and flipping you from the sequence. So if blue has a preset name, or green, if you just named him green from that menu, you will be on odds, and you will only have to check odds. And if you gave him a custom name, you will be on evens. You only have to check on evens, right? The way I set this up is assuming that you have a custom name, you'll be on 3498. So that means if my shiny isn't with the secret ID, then I don't have to check 3499. I can check 3500 right away. And if I was giving him a preset name, then I wouldn't start with 3498.
All this shit I already
either start with
understand.
3497 or 3499. It wouldn't matter. Either way is fine, right? To start with, because I gave him a custom name, we're going to start with this. So let's open up the last app, which is the 10 lines. So I'm going to copy my secret ID here, so 9887. I'm going to copy my potential secret ID, excuse me. And we're going to go to the 10 lines, and we're going to set this up. The first thing we have to do is select our game. And this is organized a bit strangely, but bear with me. We're going to select Switch Fire Red. This will be for the Switch and the Switch 2. Trust me, it's a little bit weird, but because the seeds are the same, they're one
console. Gotta be help.
Right? And if you're on Leaf Green, you pick Leaf Green Switch. And it says English, but like I said earlier, this is for what you pick for any game that's not Japanese. So this is all games except Japanese.
1,000 minimum, 5,000 advanced.
Now, it says Mono LAA. This is not what we want.
Charmander,
we want Mono Help.
And a shiny.
We're going to do that. So make sure that your options align
Refresh
with that.
The screens.
So it's talking about the sound mode and the button mode. You want sound to be mono and you want button mode to be help. Hold the button, we also want to be none. We are of the
so you finally gave
right now.
I've been doing it over the weekend, but I don't understand it
for the Switch. So if you're familiar with Fire Red Leaf Green RNG before and you know what these are, right now we think that they don't work. So I wouldn't try them. Now for the console.
So I figured maybe if I did it on stream, somebody would actually maybe pick up what I'm not understanding.
So this is where you pick if you're on the Switch or the Switch 2. So I'm going to be on the Switch 2. There we go. Target seed, the last thing here. We're going to scroll around on this. It doesn't really matter where we are. What we want to make sure is that we have seeds above and below us. So this is the lowest possible seed, D4DE. I'm going to go about like 10 or 15 up from that. I'm going to go to like this one here. I can't read that quite right. CE40. Okay, perfect. And you see it says seed plus minus 20. That's what we want. Minimum advances, maximum advances. What we're going to do is set this to 1,000 at minimum, and we're going to set this to 5,000 at maximum. Offset, leave alone, and required overworld frames. What's this? Leave it at 600 for now. This is going to be one of the things that we have to deal with in order to get the 2x2 frame to handle them, right? Now for trainer ID, we're going to input what our... Oh, this is Bulbasaur. I saved it for the wrong Pokemon. So the trainer ID, we're going to just input our trainer ID. So I'm going to check again. It's 688. Again, it's got a leading 0 like mine. You don't need to include it.
16.
And then the secret ID, we're going to paste our potential secret ID. So mine is 9887. Method, leave it at static 1. Category, starters, that's what we're doing. And then we're going to drop down and we're going to click Charmander. Shininess, we're going to set to star and square, and then we're not going to touch anything else. Sometimes it'll say IB calculation disabled and you can't click submit. You might have to refresh if this happens. So I'm just going to hit the enter button here and that'll refresh the page. It's unfortunate. It's just a bug that happens sometimes. But everything should stay the same. All right. I think all of my parameters were saved. And so, yeah, I'm going to go back down and I'm going to now set shininess star square. And we're going to hit submit and we're going to see if we get any. And there's a lot of options here. Perfect. Now, what we want is for the continue screen frames to not be that short. So you can see this one, 176, too short. Don't want to do it. This one is fine. 1,000.
Okay. So here's where I'm going to get a little wild with it, because I was watching a homie yesterday and he set up with his turbo controller the exact milliseconds that you need, so you never have to worry about missing the exact frame. Now, you can be a couple of frames off, right? But this is what he says.
How this macro works. So essentially, my first video was talking about this controller and how it was going to do, it's going to click. And this...
So this is the macro that you input for the turbo controller.
This last bit will be 600 advances. This bit
which I thought I was going to put down after Legend CA, but I guess not. We're back, baby.
Is this bit here. And this bit here is your bit here. Now, when you first run this macro, you want to put in your MS and your...
Okay, so when he generates the shiny list for his trainer ID, right, under this specific seed,
between
He
1,000 to
says
3,000, and I'm just going to search for some shinies to go after. So, like, this one's a good.
see, the other guy's gonna say you don't want anything higher than 1100 is gonna be fine, right? Because you're gonna have to like actually try to time your macro. But this one, he's actually looking at the nature and he's saying, which one do we hunt for? Now, if I'm not mistaken, because fire is a special attack move, or since fire is special attack and fire red and leaf green, it would probably be best that we have a nature that boosts special attack, right? So that would be like what, timid? Or what's another one that boosts special attack? I know timid. Mild? Is it mild? So we can pretty much kind of just go through and kind of handpick which one, we want. Modest, yeah, modest is another one. So we have serious, we have modest right here, which is not bad. 1391, that's not bad. We have one modest. We have one timid. That's a little too far. 2104. And we have another modest right here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can try to chase this modest here. So this is the one that we're going to go after. Okay. Now let me go back to homie
I would say
over
if
here.
it's 1,100 or more, you can pick it. So we're gonna go for this seed, and we're gonna go for this continuous screen frame. So the continuous screen frame versus the regular in-game frames. What is going on here? Well, unfortunately, as I said before, the game goes at 2x2 for the RNG. So it's gonna be 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Right? The only time that is not the case is on the continue screen, on the save file select screen. So if I soft reset here, and I go past the title screen, the RNG is going 1x1 here, not 2x2. So that means effectively this is a 3-stage timer, a triple frame perfect RNG manip. We're going to hit A for the precise timing for the initial seed.
Now this is all going to be the same. The only reason that we're using the turbo controller is to eliminate that human
We're going to hit
error.
A here.
Now keep in mind there are some milliseconds that may be off, so we're just going to keep trying.
And then we're going to hit A to receive the starter. What I am doing, and the way that I'm going to be teaching these, is that we're going to always use 1x1 mode when we can. That means we're only waiting in the overworld where it's going 2x2 for the minimum possible time, right? So that's why it says advances 2300, continue screen 1161. That's because the assumption is that we're doing 600 here, which would be about 1200 RNG advances in the overworld. You could see, you could do the math, right? 1161 plus 1200 would be 2361. You could see that, right? So let's set up Eon timer for this.
So basically, like what he's saying is like, since mine is continued screen frames would be 1391 plus the 1200, that put us at 2591, which is the total advances that matches right here. So
prospect. So let me get that open. You can see it in the lower right-hand corner of my screen.
I honestly wish he would have made this bigger, but it is what it is.
So what we're going to do is change this to MS. And then the MS is going to be from this website. So you can see it says 2929889, right? Copy whatever seed that you pick. You can pick any.
Okay, so our MS is 29805. We're going to copy this. And we're going to put it in our target value.
Any of these, any of the ones that you have here, potential, they'll be different from
and
mine,
then our
of course.
continued frames.
But you can pick any of them, and that's going to be your seed. So we're going to copy that, and we're going to take the MS.
It's going to be under advances. We're going to make a second timer. And we're going to put our target frames here. And we're going to make the last timer, which is going to be the one he was talking about for 600, which is the overworld frames at 600. That doesn't change. No matter what, that stays the same.
paste that in there. Then what we're going to do is hit the plus button, and we're going to set this to advances. And we're going to set it to the continue screen advances, right? So continue screen frames, 1161. We're going to copy that. We're going to paste that there. Perfect. We're going to hit plus one more time. We're going to change it to advances, and we're going to change target to 600. And that's what we have. We have a 3-stage timer. First for the initial seed, next for when to hit A on the continue screen, finally for when to receive at the starter. So just to prepare you for the starter as well, I'm going to show you when you hit A. It's not when you think. You would think it's when you hit A on yes or no. Wrong. It's here when this Pokemon is quite energetic. So you're going to wait here and then hit A when Eon Timer finishes counting down here. In addition to that, I want to go over the boot sequence with you. You might expect, if you've ever done Fire Red and Leaf Green RNG before, to boot the game up and then just wait. No. The way this works is that we have to watch the whole intro. In addition to that, the seeds are a bit inconsistent on the Switch because the load times of the Switch's menu are kind of weird. So our workaround for that is to start the game and then immediately hit the home button. So I'm going to hit A here, I'm going to hit A here, and then I hit home. And now we wait a few seconds, and this is our starting position, right? This gives some time for the emulator to load in the background or something like that. Something this does stabilizes the seeds. We're not really sure what it is. On the Switch 2, you can be very, very fast with this. So I'm going to hit A here. You can watch me here. I'm going to hit A, and then I'm going to immediately hit home. It buffers. On the Switch 1, sometimes you can hit home too early, and it will cancel it out. But as long as you don't see any of the actual game screen, you're fine. Even if you see the Switch logo, you see SL Switch logo, that's still fine timing. You just don't want to see like the copyright screen or anything like that. If you've actually seen the Fire Red, like any part of the Fire Red game, you took too long. Okay, with that said, we're actually about ready to actually start the shiny starter. We're ready to do it. Here's some noise, that's my kitten going nuts. Now, if you've never done Fire Red and Green RNG Minute before, the procedure is simple. We're going to do the boot that I just showed you, where you go back to the home menu for a brief period of time, and then we're going to start Eon Timer at the same time as we launch the game from there. Now, instead of mashing A to get to the title screen, you wait. You let the whole intro play out in its entirety. We have to do this, otherwise the seeds that we get will be inconsistent. Okay.
All right, we're gonna try. Okay, we're gonna try it without the turbo controller first. I don't know why I'm feeling pretty good. Obviously, it's not gonna be the first time. But we're gonna try it without the macro, and then we're gonna try it with it.
Me, that's what you gotta do. It's the only way to do it. Okay, here we go. What we're gonna do is launch the game. I hit the home button, and now what we're gonna do is start Eon Timer at the exact same time as I hit A on my controller to launch the game.
Okay, so we're gonna do this same time. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh, I wasn't on the website. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. I almost forgot I had to manually hit the button. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we got Impish. All right.
The game. Sir. 3, 2. And we're waiting. So all we gotta do is wait until the Charizard shows up, and when Eon Timer finishes beeping, we will then shiny Charizard or Charmander. But we'll see. If it's not, there's a couple of things that we can do. Okay, so it's not shiny. So what do we do now? We have to adjust. So let's do that. Let's open up the 10 lines. And what we're going to want to do is write this down somewhere. These values here, this is what we're aiming for. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to just put it in the browser window or whatever. It doesn't really matter. And now what we're going to do is in shininess, uncheck this to any, and then the nature, we're going to want to set to whatever ours is. So ours is rash. Going to type that in. And now we have to put the IVs in. So we are going to do it's level. So level 5, 19, 11, 9, 13, 9, 11. In addition to that, you can see we have the frame 1000 to 5000 set. We're going to want to shrink this a little bit. We're aiming for like 2300 or something like that. Like we could check, right? I forgot. We're aiming for 2361, right? What we were aiming for is this number, right? This is just
So technically ours would be 2591. So we're going to want to put that here and here and drop this by 100. Oh. And increase that by 100. Okay, not bad. 1323, 1368, 1353. So I kind of botched it on this one, but let us try homies.
Good one. So we're going to take this into here. So this is my secret ID I'm about to try. And this is the rest of the stuff. I've already done the calibration, so I'll talk about that in a second. So
he talks about calibrations, right, for the controller, which is interesting to me. So what I'm going to have to do is we're going to go to the Eon timer. Now his calibrations show 6900 for the unit. This one is 2260.27 for the advances. And now for the second A, we're going to put this top number 29874. And this is going to be 25549. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And we're going to try it one more time. Okay. I'm going to run the macro. 3, 2, 1. And I'm kind of glad that I went into the RNG manipulation because it's giving me other things to look at and other things to like pay attention to rather than just sitting there doing the same buttons. Did it on its own. The macro took care of it. Now we're just going to wait 20 seconds. And you'll see on the 6th beep, macro will hit it and it should be frame perfect. It even goes through here and actually does this. All right, let's see what we got now. Ah, okay. So now we're going to 10 lines and do Brave. And stat wise is 20, 12, 10, 12, 10, 9. And right, we're gonna run. This is probably the closest one. This is 19 off. Oh no, this is actually the closest one. But the seed is off. All right, we're gonna try it one more time. I don't need to run the timer because the macro is gonna do its thing. But we're gonna see. We're gonna try one more time. This stuff is wild. Yeah, I know, right? If y'all like sparkling water, I recommend doing sparkling ice, coconut pineapple. Hands down, my favorite flavored water. This guy made the macro skip the whole scene to pick the Charmander and then just wait here. It's crazy, dude. We got a female and it's adamant. Okay. So we're gonna do female, adamant, 5. And we're gonna do 20, 12, 9, 9, 10, 12. Okay. So we're like 4 frames off. This is what happened yesterday. We were like 4 frames off. And I don't know how to adjust to that.
All I'm going to do is I'm going to take my milliseconds here and put it in here. And I'm going to take my advances here and I'm going to put it in here. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm then going to click into my macro and I'm going to update these 2 times only. And this is the only thing that you touch. So I'm going to update this to match this number here. So 31230. And then this number I'm going to match with this one here at the bottom. So that one is going to be 12707. And I'm going to hit save. And that is all you need to do to set the macro up. Okay? So now we are going to go into the game and we're going to do the normal boot. So now
See, my thing is, how did he get the adjustments for the calibration?
we are
That's
going
my
to go
question.
into the game and we're going to do the normal boot as what you'd be doing for this anyway. So you're going to do your boot, press your home button, and now I'm going to just click the macro. So I'm actually going to click the macro at the same time as the Eon timer, so you can see that it is doing the clicks when it should be doing it. Okay, so I've just clicked that, happens. And what we are aiming for is we are aiming for this exact frame here. So I'm going to take the CB4C into here. CB4.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. 92 4D. Right here, there it is. Okay, this is what we hit. Okay.
4C. I'm just going to give it a quick refresh as well. So that should be my 0 here. And then these are my total advances. So I'm just going to go put these up here. And I'm just going to add 100 to each of these. So there we go. And then everything else is just set like this. So that's now set up, ready to go. So as you see here, in a couple of clicks, it's going to go through. Look, nothing, not doing anything. Still not doing anything. Still not doing anything. It's going to wait here, and it's going to click.
Well, chat, we lost another one, boys.
And we're done. And if we're lucky, this will either hit the exact shiny frame, or one frame the other side, or one frame the other side. If it hits either side, or if it hits way out, let's say this is the first time you're doing it, you need to calibrate it, and it hits way out, you just take what you've hit and you put it in here. And I'll explain that in 2 seconds. And what I mean by that. So for me, I'm looking for modest on my Bulbasaur. So let's hope it hits first time. So it didn't hit first time, but I'll show you how close it was, and then I'll rerun it again with no changes, and you'll see it hits. So I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to go here. And what did we actually hit? I've got some windows open. Not that one either. Here we go. So I hit calm. So let me go back to here. I'm going to click calm. Let's go get the IVs. So it's going to be 519, 9, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, 13, 11.
See, he hit.
So I hit.
So he hit the seed, but he was 1 frame off. Whereas for me, I didn't hit the seed and I was 4 frames off. So I'm guessing that's what he means by having to go in and calibrate.
Here, so I hit 623, and we're after 624, and we hit on seed, yeah? And I know it's this one, and I would go and prove it to you, but I don't need to. I'm just going to run the macro again, and we're just...
Okay, so in his instance, and the reason I'm saying it like this, guys, is because I have to think these thoughts out loud. When I'm in a room isolated and I don't have anybody to like converse these ideas with, if there's something that doesn't make sense, I get frustrated because I don't know what is like. I hate not knowing how to do certain things. So I'm just gonna talk it out, and hopefully we can figure it out. So this is what we got.
Going to hit the shiny frame, yeah?
Just our continue screen. This is the real number that we're actually aiming for, okay? So we want to do like 100 plus and minus. We can even do less if we really want. Let's start with 100. So we're gonna put that in both of the minimum
So
and maximum.
we're pretty much just gonna rewatch exactly what the other guy just went over, and I want to see him get his Charmander. Now, normally, so like with his, right? When he got it, he put in the values.
We're gonna set that to Charmander. We're gonna redo the IV.
Don't worry, I
input.
want to be here for at least one shiny Charmander.
I believe you have to redo. I don't think you have to redo all of them.
That's the thing, man. That's what happens.
let's
Is
do it
like
again.
we talk about wanting to grow the community and the streams and all that, and then like just nobody's here. You know what I mean? Like if I could have everybody in the Discord, which I know is not a lot of people, but like at least 5 to 6 people, people would start to pop in. It would start to be pushed out to other people's feeds.
And there we
And it
go.
would
We have
help.
some results. I was a little concerned at first, but that's okay. It just, I don't know, it must have glitched out and I forgot to reset it to Charmander. Okay, so we have 4 potential options and they all look pretty good actually, right? This one is 1 early.
What was he trying to hit? 340.
This one's like 100 early. This one's a few late, you know, right? Stuff like that. Again, we're taking a look. 2, 3.
I hate that, but I can't see it. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I can't see it. A4, D4, 2, 3, 6, 1 is what he was
6,
at.
1. So that's actually not 1. But these are all relatively close, right? You're not going to be too close your first try. So the way we narrow it down further is by
What's
leveling
up,
up.
Raul?
So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to do the battle with blue. All you need to do.
Okay, so now in a situation like this where it's not really close, the way you narrow it down is you do the battle with blue and then enter in the stats once your Pokemon hits level
It's just a
6.
battle here. Blue. I keep calling him blue or green. He's blue in blue version. He's green in this version. He's actually green. This is his real. We're going to hit enter here.
Okay, so he hits
We'll
in
make
the
a new
new
row,
stats.
And then we're going to type level 6 and we're going to type all the stats
Level
again. So
6,
12, or 21, 12,
stats.
10, 15, 9, 12. These stats will automatically update and we can hit submit again. This is okay. There is no results here. There's a couple different things that we can do. We can either expand the advances here or we can expand the seeds. I'm of the mind that it's probably the advances, so I'm going to shrink them. Oops, oh boy. It's 2, 1, 6, 1. And I'll increase this to 2, 5, 6, 1. I'm going to hit submit again, see if we get results. We did get some results. Both of these are a little bit far, but that's okay. That means we're going to have to level up one more time. And so if you have something like that happen, that's what you have to do. Now, leveling up one more time is pretty easy. It's 2 level 3 Pokemon. So I'm going to go to the first route. I'm going to kill a Pidgey and a Rattata. Pokemon, you can keep to like 1 each, or 4 each. So Mankey gives attack. You don't want to kill more than 4 Mankey. You can get Mankey up to the west of Viridian City. So I'm going to kill 1 Rattata and probably 1 Pidgey. We'll see. This is level 4 Rattata, so I might even level up. Not sure. A level 4 Pokemon's pretty rare, so it's pretty lucky that I level up from that.
Okay, so keep in mind, chat. He already went to level 6, entered it in. He's got 2 hits right now. He needs to beat 2, 3, 6, 1. None of these are close. This is 22. This is 25. So he levels up to level 7 to narrow
So we're
it
going to do the
down
exact same thing.
even
We did blue.
further.
So we have one speed EV. We need to keep that in mind. You write that down somewhere. One speed EV. Pidgey and Rattata both give speed and Spearow. All right, so we have 7, 23, 13, 11, 16, 10, 14. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to scroll down and hit submit. And we have one result. This is what we hit.
Okay, this is what we want. So this is very similar to me. This is what we hit. I'm 4 frames off, but I'm not on the correct seed. So now what does he do here?
Very, very low chance of a false positive here. And because of that, we know this is what we hit. So how do we adjust this? All we're going to change, the only thing that we're going to change at all is the continue screen frames. So I'm going to copy this value, 1016. I'm going to go into Eon Timer, scroll down 1161, and I'm going to type hit.
Wait, why only that one? Wait, hold on.
Tata, so I might even level up. Not sure. A level 4 Pokemon's pretty rare, so that you're not going to be too close your first try. So the way we narrow it down further is by leveling it up. 12, or 21, 12, 10, 15, 9, 12. These stats will automatically update, and we can hit submit again. This is okay. There is no results here. There's a couple different things that we can do. We can either expand the
This is where I start getting confused.
advances here, or we can expand the seeds. I'm of the mind that it's probably the advances, so I'm going to shrink them. Oops, oh boy. It's 2161, and I'll increase this to 2561. I'm going to hit submit again, see if we get any results. We did get some results. Both of these are a little bit far, but that's okay. That means we're going to have to level up one more time.
Wait, wasn't 84D4 the seed that he was hitting or chasing? Yes, it was. So that's why he doesn't put the milliseconds in, because he hit the seed.
Even do less if we really want to, but let's start with 100. So we're going to green.
Oh my god.
This is
okay. Now this is making sense. All right, so he levels up level 7.
speed EV. We need to keep that in mind. You write that down somewhere. One speed EV. Pidgey and Rattata both give speed. And no chance of a false positive here. And because of that, we know this is what we hit. So how do we adjust this? All we're going to change, the only thing that we're going to change at all is the continue screen frames.
See, but he doesn't explain that though. Right? It's like in other ones he talks about, well, we need to put the MS and then we need to put that, and it's like, well, why are you not?
So I'm going to copy this value, 1016.
All right, and homeboy.
So I'm just going to run it again. I'm just going to press my macro button, and I'm just going to let it do its thing, and I'm just going to hit the shine frame. Now, let's say you were really far off. Like, let's say you were this one here, and you would hit this. All you would do is you would take this number here, which is the seed that you hit, and paste it into target up here. Sorry, not into target. Paste it into hit down here, and then press update. So if you are out and you're not hitting, you will take this, put it in here, and click update. And that goes the same with your continue screens.
Okay. So you heard what he said. You heard what the other guy said. Okay. So I'm going to take this number, because this is what we hit. This was our hit. And put it in the hit section.
As well, you would copy this, paste it into here, and click update.
Okay. Now we were off by 4 frames. Update. Okay. So now I'm going to go back into the macro. And we're going to make this one 29857. 25616. Save. Yes, Pidgey and Rattata do give speed. Okay. So now we're going to redo it. We open it. Go back to the home screen. And now we're going to try this again. 3, 2. Yeah, RC's going to have to bless us, man. Okay, let's see what we got. Now, if by the end of the week I can't figure out how to do this manipulation stuff, I'll probably just like go back to doing soft resets.
And you will do this until you hit your shiny seed for the first time.
Okay.
After that, you can run it again and you will see it will hit exactly the same again. And if not, 1 or 2 frames.
I'm going to go into Eon Timer, scroll down 1161, and I'm going to type hit. And
Okay,
then,
so let's pay attention what happened, because this is what I'm about to, oh my God. What I'm about to do is what he's going to do. He hit his seed, he adjusted the Eon Timer.
Oh, in addition to that, we want to check our seed. So I actually hit the seed that I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for 8-4.
I'm so stupid. He actually does say it. Okay. Fuck me, dude.
D4. It says minus 16 because I selected like a random seed here, but we could just change this if we wanted to. Change that right there. And if I hit submit again, it wouldn't say minus. It would say +0, right? Perfect. So we're on seed. If we were off seed, we would take this milliseconds and copy it into milliseconds. And you might see me be off seed eventually.
Okay, he explains it.
So,
okay.
Since we're on seed, we're going to copy that and do it like I did Neon Timer. I'm going to hit update. Calibration is going to change here. It's quite a large change, but that's okay. And then we're going to close the game and try again. See if we can't get a shiny starter. Here we go.
Oh, wait. Yeah, calibration changed. Okay.
I'm going to do the whole intro once again, exactly the same way you can watch me do everything. And then after the second attempt, I'm going to start cutting things just to speed it up, because after the second attempt, you should have an idea of how things are supposed to be done. Okay. So home button immediately.
So I got to do... I just did it, right? I just did it after the calibration.
What we're going to do is click into the Eon Timer window, and 3, 2, 1, go. And we wait for the whole intro to play out again. Difference. So we're going to type the stats out. Now, we should theoretically be at a more narrow range, because we should be closer, right? You remember I increased it by another 100 each. Theoretically, because I did a calibration adjustment into Eon Timer, we should be closer. So the first thing we're going to do... All right, and all we do is everything just like we did last time. There's literally going to be...
So this is it. We hit something, right? Now we adjust to our hit in the timer, and then we do it again. We do it until we hit the exact frame we're fucking looking for.
No difference. So we type the stats out. Now, we should theoretically be at a more narrow range, because we should be closer, right? You remember I increased it by another 100 each. Theoretically, because I did a calibration adjustment into Eon Timer, we should be closer. So the first thing we're going to do, delete all the stats. Second thing, we're going to change the nature to jolly, which is what my charmander is. We can set the gender actually as well. The gender, it's not going to be super helpful if you get a male. If you do get a female, set it to female, because that's going to narrow down the results a lot.
Okay. So this one was hasty. Male. Okay, level 5. And 19, 11, 9, 12, 10, 14. Oh my God, we hit the frame. We hit the frame. hit the frame. Okay. Before I give him PTSD, we didn't hit the seed. So now we go in here, we copy this, we go into the Eon timer, we hit, that's our hit, and we update. Okay. Controller, back in. Oh my God, bro. Am I actually 5-head? Am I actually gonna like understand this for the first time? I apologize if it's a boring stream, guys. I know it'd be easier if I just knew the stuff right off the bat and we can just spam it. But I figure why not have a learning opportunity? Oh, this one's still 25616. Okay. Save that. Back out. Unplug. Reconnect. Brother Stars, I'm learning too. Hey, we're learning together. Okay. So now in 3, 2. How far have you did you make it past the second stage yet? Or the second location? I went back into the Cloud Island today, and I didn't do much. I just kind of gathered the materials that they did. I found Trubbish, the little one, and I put him to get us some ingots so we can get, or iron ore so we can get the iron ingots. And what I did is I broke down some area, and I made like a big gated area so we can put a bunch of small habitats in there, just so we have like the Pokemon closer and they're not all spread out, just until we can figure out what we're gonna do with them. A little late. Okay. Now. Oh my gosh, Shark, did you remember the one that we went to? What was our first choice? We were trying to hunt for Modest? Fuck, I don't remember the nature. Well, either way, we're going for the shiny, right? But it'd be nice if we could hit the nature that we want to, but beggars can't be choosers. And it's female. Impish. Okay. Shit. All right. Female's good actually because rarer, and it can give us a better idea of where we're at. Now, if it's not too far off, I'll probably just run it again without making any adjustments to the timer. Look at that, 1 frame off. 1 frame off, and I was... Yeah, I think we just do it again. Because even when I hit the button on the first one, I did feel like it was a little bit late. So let's try it again. 3, 2. The fact that we have like macro controllers and turbo controllers that can just do the work for us after a specific amount of time that we input, it's just still it's still mind blowing. I like that one. I feel better about this one. Okay. Oh. Ooh, we hit our nature. Okay. Now, we hit the nature. We might be onto something. Oh my god, this was supposed to be the shiny, but it wasn't, bro. No, this was supposed to be the shiny, but it wasn't, bro. Oh my god. Chat, I did it. I fucking did it, dude. I learned RNG manipulation. Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Either side. So
Now, what happens when we hit the seed and the frame at the exact moment that it was supposed to be shiny, but it wasn't shiny? What do we do? Now, I think at that point, we're going to have to go, because we gave our rival a custom name, we go up to even numbers. So I'm going to have to try it again and do the same process all over again. Holy. Okay, so let's see.
And once you've got this dialed in, so I know my calibration is this, and you're more than welcome to try these calibration numbers in your controller as well, and it might work, but I would highly suggest you do it yourself. I know that if I just run this maybe 2 or 3 times, if it doesn't hit first time straight away, I know I'm going to hit my frame. So yet again, like I said, I'm looking for modest, okay? So I've hit the calm again. And if we look at the IVs, you'll see it hit exactly the same one again. So I hit calm, and I hit 19.9. So I hit 19.9, 19.9, 10.12, 10.12, 13.11. So I hit the same one again. But I'm not worried because I know that this hits the shiny frame. So I'll just run it again. Now, the only time I probably wouldn't run it again is if I run it 5 times and I hit the same frame 5 times, I would just recalibrate the advances, because that's what I'm missing on at the moment. So I am purely missing on this. This is 1 out. You see, I'm looking for 624, and this is hitting 623. So it's just 1 out. Okay, so we'll try it one more time, and hopefully we're going to hit it. I think I've covered everything. So, like I said, the only things you're going to change is your target and your targets here for testing your new secret IDs once you've got your calibration in, and the way to get your.
And the thing that was happening to me, guys, was that's what was happening to me. At one point in time, I hit the same nature and stats like 3 times in a row, and I was thrown off. I was
calibration
like,
in is you
so
put in your
confused.
targets, you run it, you see how far out you are, and then you update the hit.
Chat, do you understand what this means? This just means that we can actually farm a specific nature for
When you update it and you get new numbers, you will want to then go into your controller and reprogram those 2 areas with the new numbers. Okay? So yeah, again, we're looking for, I believe it's modest. So we'll just skip past this. I have a temptation to just add some extra B clicks to this macro, but I honestly don't want to touch it while it's working so well. So we hit quiet this time. Ooh, so that's going to be the other side. So I'm guessing that's going to be 265, yeah? So let's have a look at that. Quiet. So we got quiet, 20, 10, 10. So we go here, 20, 10, 10. I can do that, 13, 11, 8. So 13, 11, 8. And I'm guessing that's going to be 265 maybe? Oh, so here, look, we hit the 264, but we're 17 now. So that's also fine. So we
So he hit the frame, just not the right seed.
just run it back again. Okay?
So at that point, you don't make no adjustments. Run it again.
So let's run it back again. This is becoming a pretty long video because I can't hit it first time like I was literally 10 minutes ago. But this is fine. So I've been one seed too much and I've been one frame too little twice. So, you know, it is there. The macro is obviously running the way it is. I need to try and fine tune it. I could probably play with these numbers a little bit because it might be clicking in between frames and then it's doing like a dice roll to see which one it hits. So, you know, dice roll 264, 265, and it could be doing that to see which one it gets. I'm not quite sure yet. But the fact I've got this up and working, I'll just bring across this again to show you. So this is the macro. So you can just match this, and like I said, you're only changing this one here.
Shark,
and
are you still
this
working
one
on
here.
your
and you're going to do this one
music video
is going
thing
to match
for
this
Minecraft
number
thing?
here, this
Your
big
project?
number, and this one here is going to match this next phase number here, the smaller number. Okay. So let's see if we hit it. Modest. There we go. So we hit the modest. Unfortunately, it's not shiny, but we are going to put it on the calculator.
How's it
and I'll show
going?
you
How's
how
it
we
coming
hit the line.
along?
Okay. So we're going to go down to here, and we're going to choose our modish. So that only took what, 4 attempts with the controller. So we've got modest. So we've got 21.9. So 21.9, 11, 12, 11, 11, 12, 11, and then 10. And then we're going to press this, and you're going to see we
There
get
it
our
is.
shiny.
That's the shiny. So he did the same thing. He hit the seed and the frame, and it should have been a star shiny.
Frame. And that's one seed done. So I've managed to do probably 10 seeds in less than an hour with this. So yeah, subscribe for more, I guess. So cringy, but yeah, please subscribe for some more. And if you need any help, just drop me a message and I'll try my best to give you a hand. Peace.
Okay. All right, so I kind of want to just wrap up
And make false positives impossible. So type a level and then each tab.
All right, man, no worries.
There you go. Perfect. Hit submit. So we got a lot of results here. Now, if I go one early or late, depending. And then everything else was bang on. That was my exact target, right? 2, 3, 6, 1, 1, 1, 6, 1. Those are my exact targets here, if you can tell. So I'm going to go level up off a small Pokemon to level 7, and then you'll be able to see if I was correct or not. I'll pause for that too, just you don't have to see it. Okay, I killed 2 Pokemon this time. KO, excuse me. And we're going to get the stats input here. 24, 13, 12, 11, 13, 16. Hit submit. And we only have one result, as you can see. And that's how it should go for you as well. So you can see I was 1 seed early. So if I wanted to adjust the seed, what I would do is I would copy this.
I don't even know what
I
shiny
would put it
grammar
into
looks
Eon
like.
Timer in the seed section. So again, unit MS, and I would paste it here. Whoa, what is that? I'd paste it here and I would click update. However, the reason I'm not doing that is because, as you can see, I was 17 milliseconds early, which is 1 frame. That's 1 seed off. I was 1 seed early this time. That is, I'm trying to think of the best way to put it, well within human error. You do not have to worry about that. If you're 1 early, you are 1 early. That is okay. Now, if you were 1 early 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row, then
Okay. So I think for the most part, guys, I understand it. So this one's going to be a miss. Okay. So we're going to go. Should we go up or down? Let's do 3, 4, 9, 6. And that's going to be seed ID. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do this. And the new secret ID is going to be 55677. Okay, we're going to keep all this the same. And it's pretty much like we're starting from scratch. Put the new secret ID in here. And we're going to want Charmander. We're going to get rid of the stats that we entered. And any nature. And we're going to see what comes up. Okay. So this is what we have. So if we do the same one, this would be a hasty nature, which I think thanks to Raul, you actually said it's a boost in speed. So we're not too worried about speed. We want a special attack buff. So we're going to want none of these. So this seed's kind of like uh a timid is going to be for speed minus attack. Okay, so modest, adamant for physical attacks. So we're basically just going to want like yeah, we're pretty much just going to want modest. So this we can eliminate this seed. No modest nature. And again, the reason that we skip one is because we're going by even numbers. And the reason we're going by even numbers is because we gave our rival a custom name. All right, we're going to put this. And again, no modest nature. Now, of course, we can always use these if we want to go back and just get a shiny in general. Mild is special attack defense. Modest nature is what? Increase special attack and decreases the attack. So mild could actually work, right? Let's keep looking though. Let's keep looking. Damn, this seed doesn't really have much. Yeah, so we want something in special attack. Okay, you know what? Let's go back to the original. The original one was 3498. So let's go the other way. Okay. 1. Okay. We are going to try this one. Keep hitting this button. Okay. And we're going to try to go for this modest one here. Oh. Perfect. I need homie's video, the one that we just saw. All right, he had seven, 4, 8. Okay, chat, let's do it again. Learning all this nature was worth it. Dude, I props to you, man, if you know all the nature stuff. I barely know any of it. I never cared to learn it, you know? But now I regret not learning it. Okay. Let's see how it works. 3, 2. Okay. All right, so for this one, we got a Calm Nature, level 5. Oh, wait, hold on. And we want to be at 15, 12. So we're going to put that here. We're going to make this 14. Oof. 312. So we don't have anything that's close to it. And we're going to be going for E. Okay, so we hit the heck, my chat disconnected. It took me a long I'm not sure what that was supposed to be. We hit the seed technically, but we didn't hit the frame. So now what we're going to want to do just to be, well, you know what, before we do that, let's just play it safe one time. Okay, so this one is Impish. 5, 20, 11, 11, 9, 12. Okay, we're closer now. So 3 frames off. It's not horrible. Okay, so we actually hit the seed, but we didn't hit this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the timer. Well, no, we don't want to adjust anything until we hit something. All right, so we're going to do the battle. See if we can narrow it down once we get to level 6. long as I don't get critted, I'll be okay. Yeah, we're good. Oh shit, I passed the... That's okay. I got too button mashing hungry. Okay. So now it's level 6. And we're at 22, 13, 12, 10, 12, 13. And there it is. We hit. And now we're gonna go into the Eon timer. And we're gonna paste our hit. And we're gonna do our... Oh crap. Good thing I didn't put it there. Paste that. Update. Okay. So now we go back into the controller. I know it seems like it's a lot of work, which, I mean, to be fair, it kind of is. But I still think doing all of this, it feels more... I don't know, it just feels better than just resetting the game over and over and over and over. You know what I mean, chat? You know what I'm talking about? All right, let's try this again. So the first seed that we did, we hit the shiny frame, but it wasn't a shiny, so it was a miss. I checked these seeds, but none of these had a modest nature. I found this one that does have a modest nature, so this is the one we're trying now. So this is technically our second seed. I believe in you. Appreciate it. Now let's see. Jolly nature. Okay. Jolly. Oh my god, bro. Okay, so we hit our seed, but now we're 2 frames off. So that could be human error by me putting in... All right, we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again with no adjustment. It's all making sense now, boys. Hope you're having a good day, Caffeine. Appreciate you coming in. need to charge my iPad, bro. I want to create a thumbnail for the next time we do this. I want to draw Professor Oak like insanely upset and just yelling at Red, "Get out!" Hasty. Mm. Choom Gang, what's going on, man? Is your target a female? No, it is not. I'm tired. Get out of the lab! I wanted to draw, it had to be like a comic strip because I don't think it could be like, I don't think it could fit in the thumbnail, but I wanted to draw Red like that, but like a side angle with a little bitty Charmander, and then Professor Oak just pissed off and be like, "Get out!" And then he's, and then Red says, "But it's not sparkly." I don't know. I thought it would be like a funny thing to draw. But it's not shiny. Oh. Oh, that didn't feel good. Oof. Yeah, I'm trying it with a macro to see if there was any differences. So far, the first seed that we tested, we hit, but it wasn't a shiny, so now we're moving to the next. Oh. Oh, chat, we got the modest nature. We got the modest nature. Hold on, guys. I am still trying to recover from that. What the fuck was that? That was a heart flutter and a half. Oh, I felt. Yeah. Here. Take this damn shiny Charmander and get out. My day's been super chill. I'm just over here farming for those nuggets and that one bridge. Oh, yeah, I'm about to do that too. Are you? Yeah, I'm good. You good, homie? Yeah. What is the website? The website for what? For this? For the thing that I'm using? Okay, so we hit this. So now what I'm going to want to do is take this. Well, actually, you know what? No, before we do that, we need to level it up. So we hit the modest nature. Oh man, you were 2 frames off. Honestly, I don't know the websites. I just got them from I'm a Blissy's video. He put them in the description, and I just pulled them from there. They work on the phone. They work on the computer. I don't know if I can put them in chat because I don't remember if I changed my YouTube moderation thing for links. But there's like 4 different tools that you'll need. Oh man. Oh Lord. Woo. Okay. So now we're going to add level 6, 21, 10, 10, 13, 11, 13. This thing's really going to make me go out there and go battle some damn Pidgey, huh? Yeah, right now I'm just leveling it up to narrow the results. I mean... Oh, wait. I don't need to level up the results. I hit the shiny. Right? Or do I need to get it to where it's like that's the only one left? If I were to go into a battle and then see the rival with a shiny whatever, I would have been like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I'm gonna hit level 7 just to be on the safe. Level 2 Pidgey, are you kidding me? Because it said it should be the shiny frame. At least this one. But let's just be sure. Oh my god, it feels so good to be out of that lab. I don't know about you guys, but I am excited. Delteros, I didn't even say I read your comment, but I had that little bit of a episode. What'd you end up recording? There it is. All right, so this is just gonna be just to be on the safe side, guys. Level 7. 23, 12, 11, 14, 12, 14. Yep, there it is. So no shiny on this particular seed, no shiny. Sword and Shield? Oh, okay. So that was our seed, that was our exact frames, our exact seed. So we are gonna label this one a miss. Okay, no worries. Ooh, a shiny gloom. Okay, okay. Hey, well, good luck, brother. Best of luck. All right, let's try the next seed over. Do any star square. Put this back here. All right, we got quite a bit of results. I like that. I like that. Quiet, impish, rash, naive, quirky, bashful, loneliness, adamant. Boom, boom, boom. Modest. Modest is not looking too bad. Okay. Let's do it again. Secret ID. And we're going to be going for boom. Okay. That. And the last thing we're going to do is adjust our macro. Whew. Dang, boys, that felt gnarly, man. Sometimes I would get these little flutters, like when your heart flutters or it skips like a not skips a beat, but like just when it flutters. Sometimes they'd be real small. They'd be like, whoa. And then sometimes it'd be like flutter after flutter, and it's like, okay, that doesn't feel good. That feels very weird. So the one that happened where it was like two flutters back to back, that's the one where I was like, oh, this doesn't feel very good. Just takes me a bit to snap back into it. I remember some years ago, um, I was on stream and me and a buddy of mine were in a GTA RP server. And man, we were having so much fun, dude. But then out of nowhere, like, I just had like a gnarly panic attack. And that was around the time that I didn't even know what was going on. Like, I didn't know I had like some kind of anxiety issues and stuff like that. Bro, anxiety attacks are fucking scary, man. All right, chat, let's see. 3, 2. Yeah, I had gone. I got my heart checked out. I got blood work done. I got all this stuff done. Everything came back fine. It was just like, you might be suffering from anxiety. So they gave me some medication for it. I hated that medication, bro. I had no drive. I stopped doing videos. I didn't want to do nothing. I couldn't be creative. I just felt like I was a shell of myself. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't plan on being live for much longer. I usually do maybe 2.5, 3 hour sessions, but today was a pretty bad day too. Today I've been in a lot of pain today, so maybe the accumulation of the pain and But man, panic attacks and anxiety attacks are. I hate it, man. I feel like you're having a heart attack. Hey, we got timid. Okay, we want A2 3D. Okay, got timid, which timid's not bad, right? Timid was what? A speed boost? For my nature pros. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, yo, PAX East is on Thursday. So we should be getting, hopefully. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta put this up here. Should be getting, hopefully, maybe another announcement or a trailer or something for Pokemon Champions this week. Fingers crossed, God willing. 4 results. Okay. So we wanted to be at 1029 frames. We hit 1024. And we didn't hit the seed. Let's try it again. Just to be sure. Hopefully some people that go to PAX East, they can get some footage and that gives us some reaction content that we can do. The brick border recipe? Oh, like the red brick on the first area? I think you get it from a lot. Keep in mind that a lot of them you have to increase the environment level for. So I think I got it by increasing Bleak Beach, if I'm not mistaken. The fastest way to level up the environments, which again, this is all comes down to preference and how you want to play it, but building the habitats, building homes, making sure their comfort levels up, and then I would just like time travel. Oh no, he did it. Yes, I did. Huh. And do one more time before we level up and adjust. Just to make sure. Oh. Yeah, I think it is Bleak Beach. Yeah. Yeah, you got to upgrade the environment in Bleak Beach to, I think, either level 5 or 6. Now that I've taken the last 3 days to try to understand how to do this RNG thing, Bro, it just feels good knowing that I learned something new. Oh. Oh. Hello, chat. Modest nature, anybody? Holy shit. Okay, we are gonna have to level up. Jolly's not bad. What is Jolly is remind me what Jolly is. Is Jolly another special attack buff? Oh, you can just go back. You don't have to keep. Yeah, if you just fix the time, you don't have to keep your game forwarded. Once you go back, you should be able to get the event. Me too, bro. I really do. I really hope we get some good info. I want to see some gameplay. My thing is, I want to see the UI. Because I did, dude, when that stuff came out for Spark and Zero, when people were going to like the different PAX events and all that, and that gave us some good content, and we were just breaking down like different things left and right, and you know how the UI works, and you know, stuff like that. So hopefully we get to see some of that. All I'm worried about right now is release date, because I mean we're about to hit April, and I need to know in advance so I can start requesting some time off. Oh yeah, Jolly. Yeah, Jolly does increase the speed while decreasing special attack. Yeah, we don't want to decrease the special attack. I'm lucky YouTube is my only job. You're gonna do this full time? Oh my god, bro. If I was in your shoes, I'd be pumping out content every day. Shorts, TikToks, Instagrams. Holy shit, bro. Okay, so we're level 6 now. 22, 10, 11, 13, 11, 13. Hold on, let me make sure we did this right. 22, 10, 11, 13, 11, 13. Okay. So this is what we hit. So we were off. Okay. So we had the right nature, but we were off. We're going to add that to the timer. This is our hit. Update. Damn. It's all good though. It's all good. It's all good. We got a hit, so now we just need to recalibrate it. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay, I fixed it, thankfully. Reset the game. Yeah. Okay, so here we're gonna do 29992. This one is going to be well, I'm down to trade if you want. I'll do I'm down to trade. You can do my job and I'll do it full time. What am I doing? I'm like zoned out right now. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to try it with the adjusted settings. But that's what's up, man. I mean, just take advantage of it, you know? Really just start pumping out content. Get the most important thing for you right now is going to be learning how to use Photoshop to make thumbnails and at least a basic video editor. Because again, the thumbnail title game right now is going to be the most important thing for people to click. I feel like that was off a little bit, like slightly. We're going to check. It's adamant. See what happens. Yeah, none of these were close. I'm gonna try it again because I felt like the timing between the timer and the button press was off. It visited your island? That's cool. I didn't know they could do that. Okay. So we hit the seed with this one, but we didn't hit the frame. So let's. Oh my god! Wow. The clutch crit from Squirtle, bro. Like thoroughly gone through the process. This is the third one. The other ones that I have written down that say no modest nature, I didn't even try with those. Oh, you're kidding. How many do I not want to fight? 3, right? No, more than 4. No more than 4. Only 8 days left in Regulation F. The Scarlet and Violet VGC era is almost over. What's one Pokemon or team from this generation you'll never forget? Fluttermane. Can't forget good old Fluttermane. Okay, level 6, 21, 12. Man, these are way off. I think I have to stay under 4, right? Like I can't fight. Like I can fight 3, but if I kill the 4th one, it's bad. I don't remember. Oh, you're still shiny head and Snorlax? Good luck, man. Okay. So here's our hit. We're going to have to calibrate this again. Oh man, dude. Once I get this shiny Charmander, I don't know if I'm gonna go for any more shinies in this game. Oh, you know what? No, I'm lying. The legendaries. Shit. You know, for as many outfit videos I did for Pokemon Pokopia, I gotta get back on the grind, dude. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more outfits to find in Pokemon Pokopia. I still believe in you. I appreciate it. But these can only be found in Dream Islands, so I gotta go and I gotta grind that. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I do want to keep my videos going at least on social media for every day of this week. Oh. Not terrible. We're only one frame off here. I say we go again. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta do the Dream Island too. I gotta love procrastination. Well, I'm feeling a lot better from that little episode. Oh. We might have gotten it. Oh. Oh god. Well, now we're gonna have to fight again. Let's just hope this time we don't lose. Yeah, man, when they got us out there doing all that other stuff, it's like, bro, I just want to take a moment to relax, you know? I think that's why I don't go to sleep at the time I would like, because once I'm done with work and then doing this, you know, I go lay down, it's about 10 o'clock, and then I can stay up easily another like 2 hours just gaming by myself, or just, you know, catching up on videos and stuff like that, because I feel like in those hours is when I truly have time to myself. The world is quiet, and I don't worry about nothing. I do too, but then the next day I'm at work and I'm like dozing off. I'm like, bro, I gotta get snapped out of it. That's kind of why I went live a little earlier today, because I wanted to end it early so I can go lay down and get some rest. So I'm probably gonna see if this is a hit. And if not, we'll probably call it a night. Yeah. Keep pressing. Ugh. Boom. Okay, we were off a seed and we were 1 frame off. Okay. I, I feel like it's doable. We're gonna try it one more time without that adjustment. Yeah, I think it is. The only sad part is I have to do it when I'm here at my desk. I can't do it while I'm working. I mean, I can't do it during the day. Mm. Bro, this seat is tough. You see right here, we hit the speed, but we were like 2 frames off. Barely pulled that off. Okay. 6, 1. Oh. I mean, it's there. It's just 2 frames off. Oh, man. Did this Pidgey just crit me when I was looking away? Son of a gun. Nobody knows. We hit the seed 2 frames. Two frames off. We hit the seed, but 2 frames off. So we're gonna adjust for that. Shit. Did I have adjusted for it? Or just redid it? See, that's the hard part, is like knowing when to have adjusted for it. When you just redo it. Well, this is what we hit, so that's our target goal. It's alright, we're gonna be fine. $19,605 was the other one. This one is going to be all right, boys, girls. Last attempt. See if we can hit it. Yeah, imagine we just ended off right on the highest note that we can. Oh, dude, my heart dropped. I'll tell you what, my heart dropped. My heart dropped. My heart dropped. Oh. Nineteen, 10, 10, 12, 19. Can't do this to me. Oh yeah, guys, this week we're gonna do a TCG Pocket stream. So if you guys play TCG Pocket, you know, you're gonna want to be here. Female, relaxed, male. Oh my god. We were one frame off, dude. One frame off. Oh my god. I don't even know if it's worth updating. Shit, I already did it. Fuck. Alright, well, it is what it is. Oh my god, bro. Okay. You're gonna be doing viewer battles. I'm gonna be doing a 100-pack opening of the new set. Deck building to see if we can get a Mega Gengar deck going, and a Mega Charizard deck. And then, yeah, we'll do some viewer battles. Oh my god, dude. My heart, every time I'm like, dude, we're getting close. And I can feel the shining just like. I voted for no shiny starter today. Oof. You might be the only one that wins. I still believe in you though. So let me see. We got Mega Gengar EX. Labyrinth of Shadows does 120 damage. During your opponent's next turn, they can't play any trainer cards from their hand. Ooh. So toxic card. I like that. I like that. And Mega Charizard X. Raging Blaze does 100 plus damage. If this Pokemon's remaining HP is 110 or less, this attack does 80 more damage, so that would be 180 damage. For 3 energy is not bad, actually. I take that back. For 3 energy, I was gonna say some shit, but I'm like, for 3 energy on a Mega Charizard X, that's not bad. Slap a couple of flame patches in your deck. Female. Gentle. We're off by 1 frame again. How does this keep happening, bro? I say we just try it again. You could run a double Mega Charizard. The only thing is that you're going to need another basic Charizard to handle the Oricorio. Or the Oricoro, whatever the heck its name is. I hate that stupid bird. What does Caleb do? Draw a card for each Mega Evolution Pokemon EX in play. That's actually kind of interesting. Scyther has U-turn. Switch this Pokemon to one of your bench. Oh, okay. Empoleon. If your opponent's active Pokemon has more remaining HP than this one, this attack does 60 more damage. The new Dragonair is going to be really good. Bro, there's no way that I'm one frame off. This is insane, bro. And while we calibrate, we adjust things. Several times I've hit and I've been one frame off. I feel like this is what we had before. All right, on some real. I have to call it after this. I am exhausted. I think I'm done with all the necessary building for my French project. A big W. god, bro. Why do I feel like we've had this one too? 19, 11, 9, 11, 10, 12. Oh, good luck. Well, OBS would be the easiest thing. Okay, we're gonna check this one, and then I'm probably gonna go lay down and go play some Pokopia. Oh my god, it's modest. Dude, you fucking kidding me, bro. Don't do this to me right now. Yep, there it is. We hit the frame and it wasn't shiny, so this seed was a bust. Depends on like what kind of style you're going for, because I'm pretty sure you can look up, how to make something look like a certain thing. A lot of it's going to be done post-production in the editing software. Which is going to be kind of tough to figure out. You got to make it look like a documentary or what, or like a historic. Oh, so stupid. No, I'm not. I'm not stupid. I'm just impatient. Well, if it looks like the seed was also a miss. But we just got to confirm it. We just have to confirm it. Critical hit. This fucking Pidgey just that's what happened last time. That Pidgey critical hit me. Oh my god, bro. He critted me. Moment of truth. That took a long time. This seed took a long time. Well, it happens, boys. It happens. We didn't get the shiny tonight, but there's always tomorrow. Now that we know how to do it, I'm down to keep doing it. So that's it for me, man. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna go get some rest. Thank you guys. Thank you for everybody that was just chilling, vibing out with your boy. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back live tomorrow. Tomorrow, we may do some more of this. Depending on how I feel, maybe we might do some Pokopia. The new set for TCG Pocket comes out Thursday, I think. So we might do the stream Thursday. And who knows? Maybe we'll go back and visit Scarlet and Violet on one of these days. I don't know. See. But all right, man. I will holla at y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. God bless, man. Tell your family you love them. Get some sleep. Say your prayers. I'll holla at y'all. Manana. Adios.